Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're going to take a jaunt over to the Yamaha Service Center. I've got a bad vibration that rattles everything when I first start up. We'll take a quick 5-minute run over there and watch them go through the whole works. I'm at about 10K right now. There's a 12K servicing, but I'll just go ahead and get them to do all that now. And I want them to check the belt and rollers, etc. So we'll have this quick little run and I'll see you at the dealer.
Love you like the ocean, love you in slow motion. Anything it takes to make you stay. But I can't rely on you. Doesn't matter what I do. You say you need a time, I think you mean a buyout. Cause it's pretty clear you're on your way out. And though I understand it's hard sometimes to make up your mind, and in these trying times, yeah, I just can't accept you leaving me when I'm overseas with the heart so heavy. Think that I deserve the truth for once, not a guilty tone, cause you're not alone, yeah. You said you wanna come home.
You might want to keep an eye on that selfie stick. In a little while here it's going to drop. It's a complete failure. It's one of those twist lock types and it's useless on a motorcycle. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone actually.
Think you owe me an apology. Just say it to my face, you're sorry. You're so sorry. You're so sorry. You're so sorry. Say it to my face, you're sorry. And I quit my job for you, even quit some friends for you. Cause you couldn't stand it, me all independent, so you had to have me for yourself. That was when I trusted you, when I could add up 2 and 2. When you promised we'd be together, you, me, forever. Now there's nothing left to lose. And though I understand it's hard sometimes to make up your mind in these trying times, yeah, I just can't accept you leaving me when I'm overseas with the heart so heavy. Think that I deserve the truth for once, not a guilty tone, cause you're not alone, yeah. You said you wanna come home, but I know you don't. So this time I won't hear it on the phone. If you got something to say to me, then say it to my face. What it's all about, why you're bailing out. Think you owe me an apology. Just say it to my face, you're sorry. You're so sorry. You're so sorry. You're so sorry. Say it to my face, you're sorry. This time I think I get it. This love was overrated. No more infatuated. And I blame it on you, I blame it on you, yeah. This time I hope you get it. In love you shouldn't fake it, no. I'm old enough to take it. So just say it to me, say it to me. So this time I won't hear it on the phone. If you got something to say to me, then say it to my face. What it's all about, why you're bailing out. Think you owe me an apology. Just say it to my face, you're sorry. You're so sorry. You're so sorry. Say it to my face, you're sorry.
So we come across another helmet check and license check point. These guys were obviously taking a break, but they're a good idea. They're mainly trying to catch the students. So I arrived at the dealership, and after a little bit, this fella came out and got the bike in. Now I've had to cut out a whole bunch of this video because of the light flicker. So, like I said, I wanted him to break the whole thing down and have a look at everything. And I really did expect him to try and check out what the vibration was. But basically he did what I asked him. He, opened it up, cleaned everything, air blasted everything clean, and checked all the rollers. And at this point he was asking me if I wanted to change them all. I thought he was asking me if I already changed them once, and I hadn't, of course, so I tried to explain that to him. We weren't on the same track. And eventually I catch up to him and I realize, oh, he's asked me if I want to change them. And I said, sure. And he showed me the little plastic or rubber or whatever it is band around the outside of the rollers. On 2 or 3 of them was slipping. You could just slide it around with your fingertip. So I said, well, go ahead. And I said, check the belt, because I want to make sure the problem goes away. He took the belt off and he checked it and everything else. And he said, you can see by his look here. Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. I said, you sure, eh? Because I'm going to ride up to Chiang Mai. Oh, Chiang Mai, you can see his face. He said, are you going to ride this up to Chiang Mai? Now you better change the belt. Now I have seen belts that have been pretty shredded. At these temperatures, glues don't last very long. And I think he's given me a little bit of a snow job here, but I figured, well, go ahead, change it. It's open, it's out there. Anyway, so we went back to the rollers and I asked him about people changing up the rollers, putting in larger rollers or heavier rollers or lighter rollers. I don't know anything about it. So we weren't really getting anywhere with that conversation, so I switched over to the shocks. I keep bottoming out on these damn things. The roads and the potholes. the potholes here, I mean, of course, they're all sizes, but it's not unusual to have 70% of the pavement missing on a stretch. But we just weave our way through them. But this NMAX, with the extra 10 kilograms that I've put on my weight, those rear shocks are just terrible. And the front are mushy as well. So I asked about changing up the shocks, and that was a task he wasn't ready for. If I hadn't mentioned earlier, I'll mention now that it was right before lunchtime that I pulled into the shop. So we waved that idea of the shocks off right away, and he went on with the program check and everything else on the bike. Everything seemed to fit within the normal range. No surprises. Oh, and by the way, they don't ask you for your book anymore. They don't write things in your book unless you ask them to. What they do is they put them into the system. So you're in Yamaha's main database, I think. So anyway, he sanded off the gungy dirt and tightened everything back down again. New rollers, new belt. Spark plug actually was looking okay. So basically the rest of the sort of standard service, gear oil, motor oil, the air filter, which he really did, he cleaned that sucker out big time. So the moment of truth, I asked him to take it for a nice long test ride. I said to him, go around, waving my hands, go around the whole block. Actually, I said to him, in Thai, I said, go far. And he went to the end of the driveway. So we come back and I said, oh no, go further, go further. But he wasn't having any of it. It was time for me to move on. And then came the punishment. cannot believe how inexpensive that was. Smile, you're on YouTube. Thank you. Thanks a lot for being here, folks. I do appreciate it. While you're here, it'd be nice if you give me a like and consider subscribing. YouTube suggests you watch this video right here. Hope to see you next time. Bye for now.